about what for you is risk. So I would like to listen your definition of risk. If someone already take actuarial management with me or actuarial administration with me, probably know the definition that I like, but I would like to know for you which is the meaning of risk.
I think it can be like the possibility that something bad happens.
Okay, it is a very nice start. It is a possible event, okay? But it is still something missing here.
Yeah, I think that risk is uncertainty that can lead to a loss or a gain. So we can see
Hansel,
the risk
talk,
as an opportunity.
Hansel, talk near to your microphone, please, because
Okay, okay.
you don't
Can you hear
listen
me?
well. No,
Okay, give me a sec.
yes, thank you.
No, can you listen?
Okay,
Can you listen me?
better, better, better.
Okay, thanks. I think that the risk is both a threat or an opportunity because you can lead. Well, okay, the risk can lead to us to a loss or a gain. So it's not just a bad thing.
Okay, so does anybody want to share your own definition or can I share my own definition? One, two, one, two, three. Okay, Herrera?
Yeah, I will say risk is the chance that an uncertain event will have a negative impact on objectives, or like something like this. No?
Okay, it is like the old or the book definition, but as Hansel said, risk, and also I do not remember who is the girl that make the participation, but please put in the chat your names to remember. Three of you. But risk is the possibility of an event happen and change. Pamela, yes, and change the expected situation. So, for example, if we go to a party and we are expecting to do not rain, uh, we take the risk of be wet if we do not get an umbrella. But since we are expecting that do not rain, and the reality is that do not rain, we do not take any risk because we do not charge the umbrella and walk through the party without being wet. Is it that part clear for you? Yes, Valgañón.
So it might be the gap between what you expect to happen and that what actually happens.
Yes. So exactly the risk measure the different possibilities that we could have against the expected situation in terms of general events. Putting in mathematic terms, we measure the deviation against the expected value. So this is the way that we are going to define mathematically the risk, but thinking not just in the theory, thinking on the situation, it is very important that you understand that risk is the all the possibilities that are different than the one that I am expecting. So, for example, if after ending this, oh, well, beginning this class, you are expecting to have 10 as a grade, and you get 9, the risk that you have is to reduce your grade 1 point because you are expecting to have 10. If you are expecting to have 8 and you get 9, it's still risk to increase your grade. You are taking a risk because you are making an effort to have a better grade than the average, which is 8. And also you can get 10, but it is more difficult. It is more risky because you need to be very attentive to the class. Thinking in some of the opportunities that you have, as Hansel said, but also you have the risk to get a lower grade. Even you have the risk to do not pass the class. So, of course, do not pass the class is difficult if you attend the class, but you have the risk to do not end the career because you do not pass risk management with Ercilio. But maybe it is more feasible to have 6 or 7 with a risk to downgrade 1 or 2 points against the average. So this is a very simple example to talk about the risk. The average expected in any grade independent to the criteria of the professor is to have 8, and you take the risk to get higher or lower grade. Is it easier this example or you are more confused?
To me, it's very clear.
Okay, perfect. Please, if somebody is not understanding, please let me know. Maybe for a moment I can talk in Spanish just to be very clear because I think these definitions are very valuable to understand well. Um, and if you do not understand the meaning of risk, you will not understand anything about the course. So it is very important you have clear understanding of risk. Okay, if there is no other comment, let me start the class with an activity. I will share with you on the classroom Excel file with some values, and what I want that you do individually or as a team is to estimate the premium risk of the model of the information that I am sharing. Try to make a model to estimate the premium. I think you should already know how to make the premium since you already take risk theory, actuarial mathematics, and also probability. So what I want to know is how much you know about risk estimation. And then if someone approach well one of my values, will also have passed the first evaluation, and if not, I can explain to you. So give me just a second because I need to open my file and upload. But before this part, does anybody understand what I was saying? Or you have any doubt or comment about the activity that we will do today? Okay, I guess all good means you understand the activity. Thank you, Hansel. Well, in the meantime, maybe tell me what kind of music you like to listen, just to know and have different approach than classical music in the next class. You, well, yes, but I don't have access yet to the classroom. Can I have the code, please? Okay, you do not join the class on Thursday. Se apagaron ya las luces. Mientras todo el mundo duerme, yo me trato de sanar. Actividad de introducción. Y yo que solo soy un marcador. Okay, so I am not sure that I can upload from my computer, but I will share here uh, the values in between I do this, or try to do the upload through my cell phone or my tablet because I am using my work computer and sometimes it's difficult to upload files from the uh, computer. But let me also share with you the information. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Turum, turum, turum. Sí siento que me quedé con ganas de fiesta, ¿verdad? Traigo el baile en la mente.
Yes, a little bit.
¿Eh? Bueno, lo que pasa es que ando poético porque ya empezaron los Juegos Olímpicos. Discúlpenme, solo me dura 2 semanas esto. Entonces, lo que les estoy pasando es una lista de 20 pólizas con su suma asegurada y un monto de siniestros. La actividad que tienen para hacer de aquí a las 8, pueden preguntar cualquier cosa mientras yo me hago de desayunar, es, quiero que me digan cuál es la prima que deberían cobrar para este grupo, es decir, cuál es el costo de asumir este riesgo. Entonces lo estoy diciendo en español para que quede muy claro. But what I want is you estimate the risk premium for this group, whatever this kind of insurance or risk we are measuring. Is this instruction clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, so please let me know any doubt. I will be preparing dessert for my friends and also make some scrambled eggs for me. But I am listening if you have any comment or doubt. You have until 8 a.m. to share your answer. If anybody approaches well to the different premiums that I estimate by different methods that I will share with you, maybe you can extend the first evaluation of this class. If not, it is normal because the objective of this class is that you learn how to measure the risk. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. See you in a few minutes. Sure. If you divide again through the number of insures or the number of risks, you get the individual risk rate. So also, this is a deterministic way to get an approach, but it is right. Any of this, it is right, depending if we are thinking in an individual risk model or in a collective risk model. But the approach are okay. What I want to know is the risk premium, not the risk rate. So you still are missing something. I already put the activity in the classroom. Let me share just to be sure that anybody are seeing the same that I am share with you. So before 8 a.m., please put in the activity that I am sharing with you your evaluation. Yes, or your risk premium. You need to mark like send it or complete it. And I guess I am not sure how the homeworks work in classroom, but I guess you can put a number. So please share the premium or at least make the check to know that you attend the class today. Okay. Clear for everybody? Perfect. Yes, Sofia, Natalia.
No, sorry, I just raised my hand. Like, sorry.
Okay, so let me explain in Spanish just to avoid this kind of misunderstandings. Ya puse en el aula una actividad con el archivo de Excel con los datos. Entonces, lo que no estoy seguro si lo que les permite es poner un número o solo entregado. Si es solo entregado y ya tienen su número, marquen entregado para saber que entraron a la clase hoy. Si pueden poner un número, estaría increíble que me pongan su estimación. No es una tarea evaluable, es solo un diagnóstico, entonces por favor pónganlo y con eso yo tomo la asistencia del día de hoy, ¿vale? Clear for everyone?
Yes.
Perfect. See you in 11 minutes. Entonces, atínenle al precio. ¿Qué me cuentan? Ricardo.
I think the number is 42,036.
Okay. Let me think about it.
Okay.
So, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So, well, I give these values for you.
Yeah.
let me put in gray. And what the sum of the losses is 42,036.02. So this is the risk premium for the group. Is just sum these values. If we sum it or sum them, we get this value. This is the collective risk premium. Considering the expected value approach of risk premium, what you can do, as you comment, is estimate the theoretical premium as taking the risk rate dividing total losses between total exposure, and you get a rate of 0.04. And then if you multiply this value by the sum insured, you get the individual risk premium for each risk. So for the A1, you have 4,228. For the 10 risk, you have a sum insured of 51,120.84 multiplied by the risk rate, you get a premium of 2,156.33. And in this way, you estimate all the theoretical premium under the expected value premium approach. And if you sum it, you get also 42,036.02 units. Until here, everybody understand well how we get the risk premium under the expected value principle?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Teacher, may I speak Spanish for a moment?
Yes, sure.
Profe, ya ve que se lo expliqué
Mhm.
y todo padrísimo. Se me olvidó sumarlo, o sea, se me olvidó sumar la prima. ¿Qué opina? Lo olvidé.
Estás tomando la prima de riesgo individual.
Ah, ok. Entonces también es válido mi ejercicio.
Pues yo lo que les pedí es la prima de riesgo colectiva. O sea, no está mal porque es un diagnóstico, pero habría que sumar,
De acuerdo, profe.
¿vale? Sí, ¿escuchan mi concierto que tengo o no? ¿O solo me escuchan a mí?
De repente se escucha lo del fondo.
¿Así? ¿Quién estoy escuchando?
A la Rosalía, la perla.
La Rosalía, obvio. Es mi favorita ahorita. Lux me encanta. Pero bueno,
Profe, yo tengo una duda.
Sí, dime.
O sea, si entonces dividimos los 42,000 y cacho entre el número de pólizas que son 20, el resultado sí también podría ser la respuesta, o sea, sería el mínimo de la prima.
221.01.80 is the individual premium. However, the issue here is that if you do this, you are saying that for the 20 individuals, you will charge 2,100 pesos, making like estimated amount. And for example, if you estimate the theoretical premium individually, you have, for example, this exercise with 4,200 pesos, this 2,700 pesos, this just 60 pesos, and it is like not fair to charge 2,100 pesos. Okay?
Ok, gracias.
But let me add this to my material because it is reasonable understanding. We will put here prima
Teacher,
Yes.
How did you calculate the risk fee?
Déjame callo la Rosalía porque ya no escucho. Ahora sí, mandé.
How did you calculate the risk fee?
Risk fee, where
La cuota
he's
de
the.
riesgo.
Okay, risk rate.
Ah, ok,
Okay,
ok.
so we will put individual risk premium. Please, premium, not say cousin because cousin is terrible to say in a business approach. Premium, okay? Then risk rate, then risk premium, risk premium, loading, and we will put expenses loading, and this, which is the term for tariff? Well, it could be. Net premium, I think, is the one that we use here. Net premium. So, just to please, as I comment, I will share these documents with you in the classroom, but if you can prepare a glossary to anybody have the same understanding that we are using in the class, I really appreciate it. So we have here our first five words or terms that we will use in the class. First of all, risk premiums, which means the average losses. Individual risk premium, if we are estimating the risk premium for a collective or a group of risks. Risk rate, when we refer to the quota that we will use to estimate a new risk. Premium, of course. Expenses loading, which means how much we need to add to the premium to get the fair value to assume the risk. And net premium, which is the already charged or loaded premium. So we already commented that a risk rate, it is the total losses between the total exposure. In this way, we can estimate total exposure by risk rate to get a collective risk premium. We assume here this is a parameter, so we can set any parameter here depending on the management of the company. We are setting here a 30% of expenses loading. So the net premium for this group of risk will be the risk premium between one less the expenses loading, which is 30%. So we are dividing 42,036.02 between 0.7 and we get 60,051.46. Until here, this approach is clear for everybody.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Did you already replicate it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will give 2 minutes just if someone want to replicate. And then I will explain the other approaches that I will share with you today. Gusta hacer intervención vivir, pero mi baby yo no voy a escoger. No me enamoré. De todo esto. Sí, pero pues, atrás de ti voy, y no siempre te abrazo. No me gusta hacer intervención, pero a mi baby yo no puedo stalkear. Basta, Rosalía. Listo. So, we already have an approach of an average, which is the first principle of premiums, that at least the premium should be higher than the expected value of the losses. You should learn this in risk theory in the 4 unit, and depending on the way that you have the class in risk and actuarial administration. Do you know the risk premiums principles or not? Cree, cree,
It's
cree,
like
cree.
the expected value principles, the variance principle, and that.
Yeah, the variance principle is one of the principles.
The expected
There are
value
several expected value.
Consistent.
Uh, there are some conditions that the risk premium should follow, and there are also the principles. For example, this is not expected value. Well, could be expected value plus zero, but expected value principle says that you take the average plus an alpha or multiply by 1 plus an alpha. It's you're making a loading. Okay? So the expected value principle is shown in the net premium that we have here. We are loading 30%, so we are multiplying expected value by one alpha that it is not yet reveal, but if you already try to guess it, it is in this case 42%. So even when we say that we load just 30%, on the total, this see as 42, well, 43%, let's put it. So my question is how we get from the 60,000, the 30%? Does anybody knows how I get the 30% from 42,000 and 60,000? Is it clear for anybody? Perfect. So the loading of expenses is 80,000, and if we divide 80,000 between 60,000, we get the 30%. Questions, comment, or doubts until here? Yes, Natalia.
Could you repeat what is charged on RP and how you get that number?
Okay, it's very easy. It's the uh, tariff premium between risk premium.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other comment or question? Yes, Ricardo.
Can you put the traduction on the side, please?
Sorry?
Can you put the traduction of these terms? Charge on
Okay.
RP and loading on RP, please?
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, sure. Recargo a la prima de riesgo y, híjoles, cargo a la prima de riesgo. O tasa de recargo podría ser. Okay?
Yep, thanks.
Okay, so I give 1 minute just to think if you have any question or comment because we will continue with new approaches. So please try to digest So, sorry, I was answering the message from my. I don't know how to say that. I don't know, the father of my grandson. So, okay, let's check this. In the file that I will share with you at the end of this class, we have the theoretical premium that we already commented. It is the sum insured by the risk rate. And we have here the individual premium for each risk. And then we will have some approaches. So the first approach that I will take is the linear estimation, uh, pure premium. So here it is determined in Spanish, prima lineal pura. So what we will do here is to assume that we have, and let me go, no, give me a second. I know I can do it here, but I just need to be patient with myself. Okay. So here, if we select a linear model, we get this equation. Does anybody know how to do this, or I should explain this part?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so let me go back to the exponential. So we will select here sum insured and amount of claims, and we will make a plot here in insert, and we make a dispersion plot, and we have amount of claims against sum insured. It is okay until here?
Yes.
Okay, so let me put in the same scale, and we will put we will select the one of the points to select the series, and we select a tendency line, and we have here several lines. So we have here the linear model, and then we go through the options and select present equation in the plot. Clear?
Yes, thank you.
So I will select this, put upper, put it in bold and being a little higher. And we have here the values of the linear regression that you see on the statistic one. Let me check because I have a comment here. No, it is just Hansel. But we can do it with the plot, but we can do it manually. So here, for example, you estimate the I do not remember the term to say pendiente, but we estimate the pendiente as well with the formula of pendiente of the date, the data. So you can put pendiente, known values and unknown values, or x, y, and x, and get this value that we have here in the equation, 0.0364. and then the intercept, which it is also intersección.eje function, and you estimate this as 288.82, which it is the same value that we have in the equation. So the linear premium that I am putting here, it is sum insured multiplied by the pendiente plus the intercept. And we have an approach of the pure linear risk premium. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so can you replicate, please, the total value of the risk collective and share with me the difference against the theoretical risk premium? You have 6 minutes.
Professor, I think I have the answer.
Professor,
I already have the answer.
Okay, please let me quiet Miguel Jose and we will see.
Don't worry. The answer is 42,036.01.
No,
Okay.
I think you're confusing the theoretical premium with the total linear premium. We have to assume the total linear premium, and it's 42,051 pesos and 25 cents. And the difference,
units, because we are not saying if are pesos or dollars or yenes.
okay, units, and the difference are 15 pieces. Sorry, 15 units and 23. Well,
20
15 and 23 cents. Well,
okay.
units. Sorry.
Units, yeah. And it is just an error against the theoretical expected value of 0.04%. Okay? Clear
But
for
I have
everybody?
yes, but I have a question.
Yes.
My calculate is using the how we say pendiente.
I don't know, pendiente.
The pendiente multiply with the I don't know, I remember how to say suma asegurada plus
Sum insured.
okay, plus the intersection.
The intercept, yeah.
Intercept. But I have this almost the same numbers, but it the difference is like cents. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Maybe it's because I am using fixed values of the graph. If I
Okay.
change here the pendant, I think it's pendant, but I am not sure. So I do not want to lie to you.
I think it's pending.
Pending, yeah. And the intercept exact values, we will have this approach that it is exactly
Yes.
the expected value. Yeah.
And that's
So
what I get. I don't know
yeah, but
why is the
it is
difference.
good. Why? Because we are trunking the values of the
Okay.
pendant and the intercept. So we will remain in this way because it is important to know that it is a very good exercise, because what you are showing is that with 100% of confidence, we estimate the exact theoretical risk premium under the expected value principle plus zero intercept. What does this mean? I am going to speak in Spanish. Cuando ustedes hacen una regresión lineal, ustedes seleccionan un nivel de confianza. Si ustedes deciden que el nivel de confianza es 100%, quiere decir que el intercepto es el valor tal que se maximiza, se minimiza el sesgo que tiene la estimación. Entonces, eso es lo que obtenemos estimando la pendiente de los puntos y el intercepto al 100% de confianza. Sí, ¿recuerdan eso de su clase de estadística? Who teach you statistics?
Mail, Osorio, Héctor Osorio y
Okay.
Chantal.
Chantal. Erdely. Well, Erdely explained this very well, but it is difficult to follow Arturo. He's one of my mentors. I take 7 classes with him when I study. Okay. He is my sponsor for my thesis for the master degree in Anahuac. So, very nice professor. If you have the opportunity, take a class with him. If not, I am a good student from him. So, the column F represents the linear regression with a 95% level of confidence. So we will estimate these parameters under 95% confidence approach, which it is 179 in the intercept and 4.02% for the pending. Does anybody knows how I get these values? Y venga, vea, yo le doy today. Mientras ella toma su Listo, es que se me está acabando la pila. So, anybody knows how I estimate the parameters on their 95% level of confidence?
It was in data, and I don't remember the other parts, and data analysis.
Yeah, thank you. Right. Let me share with all your classmates. So we will go to data. Data is the correct way, and British is data, but people agree that it is data, but I do not like data. Then we need to add a complement in Excel, which is here you put archivo, opciones, complementos. You are not seeing this. Let me change the way that I am sharing. Okay. So here you go to archivo, opciones, complements, and here at manage or administrate Excel complements, you take go and you select here tools for the analysis. You take accept, and when you do that, you will have here this part of the Excel, which is called analysis, and you select data analysis. Sorry, I need to change this issue that I have with data analysis, and then go to regression, accept, and we select the ordinates, that it is the claim amount, the axis X, which it is the sum insured, and we will select labels, confidence level of 95%, put in a new sheet, share all the graphics, residuals standardized, residuals plot, and adjusted regression curve, and probability graphic, normal probability graphic. So we say accept, and we will have here the linear regression. We have for intercept 179.98, almost 180, and 4% from the sum insured. If I go to my data, this is the values that I am sharing with you. I am going to eliminate this regression because I have already done in this part of regression lineal. And let's just quickly explain that I get the coefficients here. This is the intercept, and this is the alpha sum insured scale. Okay. And just remember from your class of statistics that we have here the plot of the residuals. What we can see here is that for this linear regression, we have more how do you say sesgo in English?
Bias.
Bias.
You have more bias when the sum insured increase. So we have here a dependency embedded in the information. You have also here the linear regression with 95%, and the plot of the cuckoo plot of the residuals under a normal distribution. So what we expect here is to have a linear or a line with pendant of 1. It means that exactly the points match with the normal residuals. It means the intercept will be 0. So what we can observe from here is that the relation that we have here is please let me know you're guessing. Did you understand my question or not?
Can you repeat it?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah. Can I repeat? Yes.
Yes, can
Which
you repeat the
is the
question, please?
relation that you see in this graphic that I am showing on the screen?
It looks like an exponential
Distribution, yeah. So with this approach, we can guess that the correct function to make the regression is an exponential, not a line. Okay? Clear for everyone?
Yep.
Okay. So quickly to end the class, Here I have the premium estimated under the 95% of a linear regression, and then I make again the plot, and instead of linear regression, I go to the tendency line and select polynomial regression of grade 3. We can do a normal exponential, a simple exponential, and it's smooth, but the r square r is 47, which it is very similar to the r square of the linear regression, so it is not better or have an improvement. But if we make the grade 3, we have r squared of 54. So this explain better the relation between sum insured and claims. So we select this formula, take the parameters and multiply it by x x cubed, x squared, x, and the intercept. We have these premiums, which it is 50,188.6. And this is a generalized linear model regression, which I don't know if you see this technique in other of the classes that you already have. Can you answer to me? Ok, pregunta en español. ¿Han hecho modelos de regresión generalizados?
No.
Ok.
Sí, pero no
¿Sí?
en,
No en
no
Excel.
en Excel. Ajá.
Ok, bueno, para que vean que se puede hacer en Excel bien fácil, ¿no? O sea, eso de andar con Python se me hace una payasada. Entonces, para hacer una regresión lineal, ¿no? Para simular es muy útil, pero para hacer una regresión lineal o una regresión generalizada, Excel es una herramienta muy potente y más con poquitos datos, ¿no? So, this is the way that we will make a generalized linear model. And we estimate the premium of the group at 5,188.56 risk premium under a polynomial approach or exponential approach. And that's all for today. Do you have any comment or question?
I do
Yes.
have a question. How you get the 0.00002 in prima pol? Yes.
It is the 2 exponential less x, the one that we have in the formula here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so give me a second because something smells like milky in my kitchen. Yes, let me know.
Are you going to share the Excel file in the classroom?
Yes, I will share it.
Thank you.
So any other comment or doubt?
Professor, I have a question. You
Yes.
said that we need to read some things that you gave us on classroom, but I didn't see any document share. I don't know if I'm the only one.
Let's check it. Here is the classroom. Are you seeing my screen? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here in trabajo de clase, you have diagnostic and you have the file that we use today. And Ruben already shared his risk premium approach. So you need to mark as completed just to take the attendance of today. Is it clear? You don't see the classroom
Me neither.
in my screen or your screen?
Yes.
We are not seeing the classroom.
No?
Now we are.
Okay. So here is the task. Clear or not?
Yes, but I'm talking about the documents that you said you will share with us.
I will publish when we advance in the class. I am not put all the material at the beginning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So you have 5 minutes to relax and go to your next class or to enjoy the weekend. So have a nice weekend. Please see the Super Bowl. And maybe if you want to share with me, let me know who you think will win. I am a Pat fan, so I expect my team wins. Uh, I am Pat since previous Brady because my best friend of the I don't know how to say preparatoria high school from the high school goes to Pats, so I go to Pats. But I think it's a dream that Pats win the Super Bowl. I think Seahawks will win, but hopefully Pats will win. But the dessert of the Super Bowl is Benito. So if you like reggaeton, please enjoy the halftime show. And have a nice weekend. See you next Thursday.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
See you
Thank you,
next
teacher. See you.
You.
Thanks to
See
you.
you.
Have a nice week.
See you.
Thank you.